Hi everybody, welcome to Trains Tuesday. Hope you've all had a good week. The rain's finally stopped here in Sydney. Just bringing the Indian Pacific around. Today we're just going to work on the tunnel entrance. Just do a bit of work on the inside here where you can see the woodwork in there. I might put up a wall. I'm also going to have a look at fitting a tortoise switch motor to a set of points over here. This set of points. So that's what we're going to get up to today. Right, so we're just going to mount this tortoise slow motion switch machine to the points just here. The first thing I do anyway is to take out the little spring that's in the points here, just so that they can run freely without putting too much pressure on the switch motor. First thing is to put in the piece of controlling wire, piece of spring steel, bent spring steel, on the switch motor just here. This needs to be bent. They give you a straight piece which you bend according to their little diagram. Now the piece of steel that they give us when you purchase them is about 0.6 millimeters. I just want it to be a bit stronger, so I bought some piano wire, stainless steel piano wire that's 0.7. It's just a little bit thicker, but also it's just a little bit stronger. Provides a bit more force to the points, just to make sure you get the positive control. Now the bending of the wire is according to this little diagram here, which comes with your pamphlet, so we'll just bend that up. A little bit over bent, just straighten that out a little bit. That's pretty good. And just cut that to length. And we fit that in here. Now with the little bit of slightly longer, or sorry, slightly bigger diameter, you just might have to drill that hole out there and then put the little guide on. Again, you might have to just drill out the hole that fits in, and then it just slides, hopefully. In there. Looks like I might just have to tidy that groove up a little bit. So here's one I made up earlier. Wires all fitted. The guide is reasonably loose, but not too loose, because we want it to stay where it is. So now ready to fit some brackets on here so that we can mount it next to the points. Now I've made up on my 3D printer, just some brackets here and an arm to fit here. These will just need cleaning up. These are how they come off the printer, so I'll just go away and clean these up. So I've just tidied these up now. Key things are to make sure the little guide holes through there are nicely cleaned up, and on the arm itself all the edges and the surfaces are clean. So we can start fitting this. Just got some nuts and bolts and screws over here. Can start putting this on until we get this the right way up. So we have this assembled now. You can see how the brackets there fit. Our guiding arm, which attaches to the points, comes up here, and how our spring is fitted in the arm there. Now, this has come out that it's really quite loose, which is really what you want. A lot of flexibility in that. One thing I should have said, this where the piece of spring steel comes through, really important to just clear that out from the printout and make sure it's fitting nicely. Also, the spring itself can get some horizontal movement here depending on how you've bent it, so you can actually put this cross arm up either way to minimize the amount of pressure that spring pushes down or lifts up on the arm. So again, to just make sure everything's quite loose. So now we can start setting it up on here. So we've got our packing, got our points not powered, set to the middle. So I can put, the motor is set to the middle, the points motor is set to the middle. I can set points to the middle, or at least hold them to the middle, and that gives me this distance that I need between the points and the motor. So get everything set to the middle there. Try and keep everything as straight or at right angles to the points as we can, and then just check to see if it's still loose. Well, it's not. So they've either got too much packing or not enough packing. I might just take a piece off. Put the points down again. Just make sure that's nice and loose, which it's not. So I might put another piece under there and see if that helps. That's feeling good. Now the thing might be is when we screw that down, it might pull it down a bit. So we'll just see how we get on. We want to keep everything right angles. We want to keep this arm at right angles to the point, and we want to keep points as level as we can. And if I can find where I put the screw, there it is. We'll screw one of those in. Don't have to do that too tight. Check that it's still good. And we'll just put the other screw in. It's nice and free still. Yeah. I want to make sure you don't put too much packing in because that pin's not very long and it could easily come off. Let's plug that in now. And we can see if we've got good free movement, which it is. I've just tried to zoom in on that a bit. That is, I've moved the camera a bit closer, just to show you how it works nice and smoothly. Not too much jerking. So there we are. That's that set of points fitted. Sorry, that set of points motor fitted.
Hi everyone, Sarah here with the executive decision that this one's a bit too long, so tune in next week for part 2. In the meantime, make sure to like and subscribe. Farewell for now. Bye!